Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Moose Minute Project on a very foggy Tuesday morning. So, it is your turn. That is right. It's your turn to make the next choices in which way you go. It is your turn to try and make your life better. If you are unhappy where your life is right now, there's only one thing to do, and take a new direction. And if that direction don't work out, take another one. It's kind of like taking the back roads of Wisconsin. Sooner or later, you'll get where you want. You may have to make a right turn, left turn, turn around and go back where you started. But that, my friends, it's your turn. So it's your turn to make goals and aim for those goals and start developing steps to hit those goals as well to become successful. At 50 years old, I have tried and I am working on making new turns, new chances, because it is in my court to do so. And work on my relation at home and just making things enjoyable. And I have been blessed to have a woman by my side that we have gone through a ton together. And it could have been easily to say enough is enough. Whether it's with losing her brother, losing her mother, me losing my mom. I lost my brother when I was really young. To issues now after mom's gone with other siblings, with other people, and for those that you thought would be there, weren't there. And you can't do anything about that except keep moving forward, keep moving in a positive direction to make your life better. And don't rely on people to do that. Until you are satisfied on your own and able to do things on your own, no matter what others do for you, it's going to be rough. It is going to be a tough scenario. You just have to make it work, and you have to keep moving forward. And if that direction doesn't work, like I said, sit down for a minute, think about it, but head again, just changing a little bit. And try again. And keep trying until you make it. You know, there's so many things going on in this world right now that are trying to knock you down, trying to make you succumb to thoughts and beliefs and the truth that it is very, very hard to keep moving forward a lot of times with a positive attitude. But it needs to be done. And that's where I have come to the conclusion that no matter what happens in November, it's going to be a struggle, but I am going to keep moving forward. I will be the person who I am. There's a whole lot of people that have said things that, oh, this is going to be so great if this happens or that happens. I don't think that's the case. I don't think our lives are going to change because of who wins in November totally. Yes, there is going to be things that I believe will happen, but that's what I believe. And so if you're sitting there with all high hopes of whoever's going to win, and if you think the economy and everything else is going to change, I think you're going to have to do some research on that. As far as recession, as far as all of that, you know, it's just so much of it is out of our control. Those that I say are middle class, I classify those as anybody under as a household making, you know, 100,000 or 150,000, 200,000. Let's just say 200,000. If you're making 200,000 as a couple, you're struggling. We're living, but the thing is I'm living a whole lot better than a lot of people in this country. So I am blessed. to be having a good job, to have a good wife with a good job, to have a solid roof over my head, to have apples and things in the fridge. I am truly blessed in that way. When I started out raising family and everything else, that wasn't a given. That wasn't a given all the time. We relied on great friends and people like that sometimes to provide Christmas stuff and all of that, and we had them, thank God, that people like Bill Shafee came into my life and his wife Nina. They helped along the way with my kids and to make sure that happened, and the churches that we belong to, and just so many things that you have to look at to keep moving forward and keep moving in a positive direction. The day you sit down, the day you just totally give up, is going to be a rough day. Yes, you're going to battle things through. There's going to be health things. Trust me about that. I've experienced plenty of that. But I don't know what's next. We're not promised tomorrow. We're not promised another day. You're promised to be where you are right now, but who knows when that's going to end? There's people today that won't see tomorrow. So what are you going to do to make today enjoyable? And I don't think we are learning how to handle that. We have access to plenty of it in that little thing that we scrolled through, called your telephone, which hooks you to Facebook, to TikToks, to whatever it may be. But start working on making your life better and making your attitude better and how you treat people better. How do you look at people? How do you look at them? Do you judge somebody on appearance, or do you judge somebody on their heart? I would hope everybody's judging people on their heart. I think there's been plenty of proof that pastors that dressed up as homeless people and those kind of things in front of their churches and or you dress up and watch a homeless person, or there's people that are showing those, videos of sitting in restaurants that are having problems eating, shaking and things and there's very few people that offer to help them. And that, my friends, is why I feel it is vital that we look at people from our heart. If you walk by, and I'm not talking about the people that stand on the corners by the mall that we've seen there for a year or 2 years, but I'm thinking you can come up with a family that has hit hard times, whether they lost their mom or their dad, or, a young sister or sibling. I mean, I was 10 when I lost my brother. It was roughly shortly thereafter my mom and dad got divorced. So, I could go on and say how miserable things are, that my life could be, I could be out on the street living that way or whatever because of all the crap that took on in my life. But you have to make the choice to make your day better. So, what are you going to do? The ball's in your court. You have options. You have telephone. You have things that, you have ways to search and to make your life better. How are you going to do that? Are you giving each day 100%? Again, I'm not going over 100 because I don't, your business may grow 110, but as far as effort, it's going to take 100%. That number, if I give you 100% every day, that's all I can do. Because that's physically the only thing I've ever been taught that can do. Yes, I know like I said, I know businesses and things can grow 100%, 200%. That number can be actually mathematically proven. If every human goes to work and gives 100%, then you'll see that number become, at a business, on the positive side. But as an owner then, are you valuing each and every one of them that come to work for you and giving 100%? Or are you honoring those that come and give 30% the same way? And that is when the numbers start to get skewed. So as a business owner, as a manager, as somebody that looks over a store or whatever it may be, the GM, take time to value each one of those that gives 100%, because as they sooner or later, after, I'm going to give somebody 2 years of coming every day, giving 100%, and watching the same people get rewarded that give 30% or 40% in the same form as me or anybody else giving 100%, you'll soon see things drop off, and things will drop off. The attitudes will be proven, all of that. And if you are a manager that's coming into a business as a general manager, sales manager, whatever it may be prepared for the fight back and all of that that's going to take place if you're not open to honoring and to rewarding those giving the 100%. And as an owner, need to listen to your managers and help change things as well. So that is what is going on. If you're a young individual going into college today, I would have a tough time now not looking at a 2-year business management degree at like SW, at Southwest Tech or something like that. Unless you're going after your doctorate to become something there. I don't think this economy anymore, or this business module we're living under, cares about, unless it's for medical or things like that, like social work, and all those are going to be 4 years degrees. But there's plenty of things out there that will help. I look at my son. My son went for a 2-year degree at Southwest Tech, and is doing phenomenally well. Elisha, my daughter, went and got her orthodontic stuff and did phenomenally well. However, it just made more sense when you have kids that you stay home now, or that you work at the school like she is doing. But with that education, at least they learn the discipline rules and those kind of things. So I do think schooling after high school is important. I think some form, whether it's 2-year degree, 4-year degree, is very important. I think that's true. But it's all in what you want to do. And if you watch these, if you're in your 40s and 50s, continue to educate yourself. Continue to watch videos and continue to watch things. And I'm not talking TikTok videos where you watch somebody get kicked in the balls, whatever it may be. They're funny. But I'm talking about whether it's breathing exercises if you want to try to do meditation, or how to make your paperwork better, or how to make bookwork at home, or bookkeeping. How do you stay on task? Mindset. The positive mindset thing to me is huge, because right now I think not only do we have the mental stresses of all the things that can happen to you, we have so much pressure that are put on us every day through our cell phone, through our Facebook, through Instagram, through TikTok, of all the negative crap, especially with the politics, that we get pushed on every day. And it's just hard not to. People are like, oh, just ignore it. It's almost impossible to ignore it. You've got signs littered with them everywhere that still haven't been taken down from 4 years ago. It's just absolutely insane where we are as a country right now. So how are you going to make yourself better? The ball is in your court. Take your chance on it. Reach out to somebody, talk to them. If your pastor has an open door and you feel you need to just talk. Go talk to somebody if you're going through a really rough patch. But take a handle in it. and get it taken care of, and move forward. And surround yourself with those with similar goals. If you surround yourself and you want to be positive, but you surround yourself with people that are negative, that talk bad about people all the time, that know one thing: if they talk bad about people in front of you, they talk bad about other people behind your back as well. And they talk about you behind your back. So surround yourself with those positive people. And that's where I'm at today with the Moose Minute Project. I appreciate it. I'm heading into work now, and we're going to make a good day today. That's where we're at, even on this foggy, cloudy, crappy day in southwest Wisconsin. But sun's supposed to appear out. Hopefully we'll see that soon. All the drivers driving around here in severe pea soup without their headlights on, I hope you wake up and turn them on one of these days. That would be nice too. So have a great day. I wish nothing but the best for you guys. And as always, please bless somebody's day as well. And that's just by simply calling them, saying, hey, thinking of you. Hey, hope things are going well. Touching them out with an old friend you haven't talked to for a while. Just send them a message, awesome stuff, whatever it may be. Hope you're going through everything great. If not, please reach out. And if you offer that hand for them to reach out, make damn sure that you answer back and that you are there for them. As soon as you make that commitment of, no matter what happens, I'll be there for you, you better make damn sure you're there for them. So with that said, have a great day, everybody. Enjoy the Moose Minute, I hope. I hope you enjoy it. But again, the ball's in your court to make your life better. Nobody else can do that except for you, and nobody else can put that smile on your face except for you. So definitely do that. But bless others as well, and you'll see things turn around. Have a great day, and I'll be back tomorrow morning with another edition of the Moose Minute Project.